Hey, vintage hockey wax pack rippers, don't eat the gum. All right, as you can see, I got my Versus sweater on, and every once a month I like to do a Versus video. Seems that those are pretty popular on the channel, so thank you very much for watching. And please also subscribe if you haven't done so yet. We're going to do a rematch today. Are you ready to rumble? It's not wrestling, but I've got 2 packs of 1988-89 Topps. One's Topps, one's O-Pee-Chee, and we're going to versus them. We did one of these already, and Topps just came out on top. I pulled out a Brett Hull, a Steve Yzerman, Howard Chuck. There's somebody else in there. I can see him. It'll come to me. Mike Gartner. And, O-Pee-Chee always starts at a little disadvantage. There's only like 7 cards in a pack, and Topps has 12 cards. So O-Pee-Chee's really got to deliver. We got to find that, Brendan Shanahan rookie card or another Brett Hull rookie card. Again, generally overproduced, but O-Pee-Chee holds usually a little more value than the Topps cards does. Some information. O-Pee-Chee 264 cards in the set, Topps 198. They were the same up to 198, and then then O-Pee-Chee had more of the Canadian teams in there. I think in the O-Pee-Chee, is it Luke Richardson and Uwe Krupp have the rookie cards, in the O-Pee-Chee, and probably not the Topps. Topps, of course, we said Hull, we said Bob Probert rookie card. Let me look at my list. Brendan Shanahan, Nieuwendyk, Burke, Pierre Turgeon, I think, is in there. I'm just checking my little list here. Can't read my writing. So let's flip the camera and bust into these 2 packs and see. This is going to be an epic rematch. 1988 and 1989 Topps versus O-Pee-Chee hockey. So I'm going to flip the camera. You're going to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in a second. Hang on. All right. Since I took a couple weeks off from filming videos, this one will upload in probably in May at some time. Hopefully we'll have hit 500, and we've opened the 77-78 WHA pack. And then when we get to 999 subscribers, we're going to open up this 79-80 Topps pack, so help get me there. All right, are you ready? Last time I think we opened the O-Pee-Chee first, so we're going to open the Topps first this time. And then you let me know in the comments how we did, who you think won. All right, let's look at the gum. Don't eat the gum. It's not bad, though. I don't see any staining, so this looks like it's going to be a pretty good pack. So let's see, sticker, we got, Gary Suter, there we go, with Calgary, nice, okay, so, that's the sticker offering there. Okay, we got Joel Quenneville, Paul McLean, am I going to say that wrong, was it McLean? Maybe that's what it is. I always get to mix up the other guy. Obviously, again, we talk about this one every time. He played with the Jets, came over to the Wings, and they kind of just color coordinated his jersey and helmet. No logos or anything. Gaston Gingras. Okay. Barry Peterson. Peter Stastny. There's a good card. Okay, Topps. Starting to show some star power. Steve Yzerman again. Yes! Ooh, that is a nice Yzerman. Boy, is that well-centered or what? I mean, graded ones of the Topps don't really sell for a whole lot, but, if you can get something 9 or 10, which is really hard to do out of these cards, that's a nice Yzerman. All right, so we got Stastny, Yzerman, Momantha. Again, spoke to him a bunch when he was coaching in the Roller Hockey International. I think it was, RHI. Scott Mellenby, Gary Nyland, Bob Joyce, Bill Smith, the goalie. Nice, that's a good card. And Sylvain Turgeon. All right. So, a couple good cards in this pack. Let's see what O-Pee-Chee can do. I think Topps has left the door open for O-Pee-Chee. And we'll see. Okay, and again, there's the gum. Their gum was always a little bigger. And again, no staining or anything, so these should be in pretty good shape. We saw the back card, but let's say Pele Eklund. All right. Again, I like the feel of the O-Pee-Chee. The backs are a little bit brighter. You can see, better quality card stock, I would say. But again, they always had a lot of trouble with the cut. So we'll see how these come out. John Tucker with the Sabres. Randy Cunninworth with Pittsburgh. Daniel Bertheim, I think it is, with Winnipeg. Elaine Cote. I don't know if I say the last name right. Bob Probert, now there's a rookie card. Nice. This one's a little off center. I said I had a PSA 9 come back to me from TOPPS. Oh, it's got a little bit of a corner ding up there. Can you see that? Yeah, I think that's just kind of in the cardboard, but that would really affect the grade. I wouldn't probably send that in for grading then. But nice card, though. And Mike Bullard. All right, I'm going to flip the camera, and we'll check out and see what we think. All right, hang on. All right, so that was our rematch. What do you think? Again, I'm leaning toward TOPPS again this time. You know, they do have the advantage with the more cards, but, you know, they had the Yzerman, the Peter Stastny, you know, and the Bill Smith. I know O-Pee-Chee had the nice Bob Probert rookie card, so they probably win the rookie card battle there. I'd have to look at some of the others in the TOPPS, but I'm gonna lean toward TOPPS for the winner. But just by a hair. We're going to go just by a hair. So, you know, that Probert rookie card is something special. And I may not have this one in my collection. So this may just go straight in the sleeve and straight in my collection. And like I said, it may be grade worthy if it didn't have, like I said, I see that little, it's going to be hard for you to see, but a little bit of something rough at that top corner. But the rest of it looks nice. But that Yzerman, that is a sweet looking Yzerman. That one looks fairly well centered. So, all right, let me know what you think. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I know my videos only average about a 3-minute view, but if you made it to the end, thank you very much, and hit subscribe. I'm hoping that by the time this video uploads, we'll have hit 500 and are cruising our way to 999. So, like I said, I'm filming a bunch of videos this week, so I'll upload them in the future. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.